isolated showers and thunderstorms today and tonight. A stalled weather front over the region. A blend of sun and clouds. Temperatures 85 to 90 during the day, near 70 tonight. A chance of more showers and thunderstorms over the weekend, about a 50-50 shot. Partly to mostly cloudy skies Saturday and Sunday. Highs over the weekend generally in the mid to upper 80s. Your life, your music, we're KLEK 102.5 FM.
From Feature Story News in London, I'm Ollie Barrett. EU retaliatory tariffs slapped onto a list of American products have gone into effect following Washington's levies on steel and aluminium. The United Nations says hundreds of arbitrary killings have been carried out by Venezuelan security forces as an economic and political crisis continues. And Donald Trump's efforts to reshape immigration laws in the US have been dealt a new blow with Republican division over a proposed bill, pushing it to next week.
It's 9:01.
Community Conversations is brought to you by Arkansas Early Learning, offering no-cost childcare in Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas. Applications at arearlylearning.org.
Arkansas Early Learning is a nonprofit organization.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Quabila Jones, and my very special guest today is Mr. Cornelius Moore Jr. of the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right.
All right. Today we're going to be talking about an upcoming event, which is an annual event. It's called the Gears Foundation Black Tie Scholarship Gala.
Yeah, either one.
Either one, okay. All right, so thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, as always.
All right, so it's been a while since you've been here, and since I've had a chance to sit down and talk with you, let's go back and remind the people all about the Gears Foundation, who it was founded in remembrance of, and the purpose that it serves the community.
All right, and before I even get into that, I do appreciate KLEK for continued support of what we have going on. And I am actually here not as a member of Jonesboro Alumni or Kappa today, but specifically on the Gears Foundation.
Okay.
I have to try to keep those separate. Okay. And so, but yeah, with the Gears Foundation, just for those that do not know what the Gears stand for, it's named after our very own Dr. Wilbur Gaines here in Jonesboro. It's the Dr. Gaines Educational Achievement Through Resources and Scholarships Foundation, Incorporated. And so our mission and purpose is to uplift our youth males and get them ready, prepared for career and college. So we prepare them for, would help to try to prepare them for that, ACT and those type conferences and retreats and on the college campuses. We actually have a couple young men right now that are in the college. Well, they're going to college, and some that are doing this summer are going to those retreats for ACT prep and trying to get those scores up, things like that at the University of Arkansas. And also there's an ACT prep workshop going on here at Arkansas State. And so we will try to position these young men even during summer to gain that traction, to be prepared for college. We don't want them waiting until their junior or senior year, but we want them to start as early as possible. And what we want to do is send them to these conferences that are specializing in that, so they can get those scores up. And so that's what Gears, that's one of the facets of Gears is to prepare them for that.
And I think that is really wonderful. Oftentimes in society, you see this push for girls. There's a lot of resources centered around helping young ladies, achieve whatever they want. And sometimes males get lost by the wayside. And I'm so very grateful that you all have this organization that is nurturing these young men and helping them to realize who they are and what they're capable of.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Young men go to college too. Young men graduate from college and move on to higher other degrees beyond the bachelor's degree, and
Right.
those high-paying jobs. So,
Well, even adding to that, I want to even break it down a little further. Even though we have the scholarship portion of the foundation where we raise the funds, and we have, like, even with the gala to help in that regard for scholarships, there may be some young men that decide that college may not be for them.
Okay.
And so they may go to the military, they may go to some other trade school,
Okay.
to learn a trade, and so we want to support that as well. I remember when I was in high school, it was a toss-up. I didn't think that I was coming to college. I was going to be an electrician, and I was going to go to a technical college or some type of training school, and then go that route. I actually thought about going on the road with my father, and he was driving over the road for a transportation company, and so we were going to partner and team. So what I'm saying is, they may not necessarily go to college, but they still may need the resources.
Okay.
And so that's where the resources come in. Anywhere we can aid them in getting ahead in life and get a good start, and they may need that assistance, and so we want to be able to provide them with that. Either they go to college or they do something different.
that's awesome. I just want to let everyone know that you do have a Facebook page, and if you would like to learn more information about the Gears Foundation, go to their page, like, share, make comments,
Please.
and support everything that they do. The Gears Foundation has been busy. Like, you all keep your young men very, very busy.
Yes.
doing community service events,
absolutely.
all throughout the year.
Yes.
To help raise awareness and raise funds. Again, all funds raised through the Gears Foundation goes back to help these young men accomplish whatever
Absolutely.
The various goals they have, whether it's taking the ACT, whether it's a little bit of scholarship money to go to college,
Absolutely.
whatever the case may be. But please get behind these individuals and support this organization. So let's talk about the gala. Please, somebody don't come for me, gala.
I know, right? I've heard both.
So let's talk about how many years has this been going on, and what was the overall concept? Like, how did y'all get this going?
Well, it actually started on last year. We really wanted to honor Dr. Gaines and his achievements and everything that he has stood for as far as education and just being a overall outstanding astute citizen and man. And he's touched a lot of people here in even outside of this region, and we just wanted to commemorate that. We wanted to celebrate that, and so the Gears Foundation, we that's how it came about. And the thing with the gala is, last year was the first year that we did it, and it was in conjunction with celebrating Jonesboro alumni's 16th year in existence. It's our chapter celebration, and so we put the two together. And after that, it was such a success that we figured that it would be in the best interest to separate the two, and just have one on one day and the other on the next day. But that's how that came about, and everybody that participated on last year, they were telling us, hey, this was amazing. This is something that Jonesboro needed, the gala part. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. We had it, the fine dining, the live music. We had a cellist there. We had saxophonists, the whole night. It was very upscale, and it was very nice. Even the meal was just amazing, full course meal. And so, and the funny thing about it, they were like, your tickets are $50? Well, for the value of what we provided them, and along with putting those proceeds into the scholarship fund, I think that the value was very much in place for what we were trying to do. So we decided to go another year, and I think this is, and I know that this will continue. And so we're coming up on the second year on next on next weekend.
Okay.
Commemorating, the Gears Foundation and what we're trying to do here in Jonesboro. And so, we're going to see. We're excited. I mean, we have a whole, program, and it's going to be absolutely fun. If you came last year, it's going to be even greater than that. So
I got to see some of the pictures and videos, and so I'm, trying to get my mind and my body right. So,
we all are.
Get all gussied up, as the old people say.
Right.
We have some Facebook shout-outs. I want to say good morning. Good morning to Mr. Ian Buchanan, Mr. T.R. Hamilton, Shamal Carter. And Shamal says, I see you, bro. Big ups to this wonderful foundation. I can't wait. Well, Shamal, I want to see you in your best.
Right.
Tux and bow tie and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
So this event is, a fun night, and I want people to don't look at the cost of the ticket. Look at it as I'm giving back. I'm helping. Look at the value of what you're giving. I'm helping a young man, like you said, with the ACT.
Absolutely.
Prep, the testing, and the different things that you do help them with, the difference,
right?
Whatever the scholarships cover. I'm sorry,
right.
I'm getting tongue tied.
And there's a camp in Texas every year in June, and they send all over the country. They'll send young men, just like we have here, to this camp in Dallas. It's Piney Woods, I believe it is.
Okay.
Paul Quinn College, that's what it is. And they get a whole week of training, leadership training, all the whole nine. And so, and I've heard testimonies of fathers that said when their son came back, they were completely different. And they felt more confident. They felt more sure of themselves. They felt more confident in what they wanted to do. Decision making. I know a lot of parents will say, "Hey, my kids they struggle in decision making," and so they get this net, and they actually can network with young men at their age around the world. Around the country. And they do this every year, and it costs about $600 per kid. And so that's just to register them. That's not getting them there.
Okay.
Make sure that they have the toiletries that they need and all these type of things. So when we look at what we're trying to get the community to rally behind is to send these young men there.
Okay.
And our goal is to send at least two to have that representation based on if they're seniors or if they're juniors. It would be good for them to go so that they can make those connections because you never know, there may be some young men in Texas that are coming to Arkansas State. There may be some young men that are in Kentucky that are coming to this direction. Maybe some of the young men here are going to Tennessee. You never know, but the networking aspect that they learn early is they can say, hey, I'll be there in the fall, or I'll be here in the fall, and then they have that instantaneous connection to that community. And so it stretches way past and way further than just Jonesboro. And so I want people to really look past what we're doing here locally and know that these young men that we're servicing, it could be your nephew, it could be your cousin, it could be your son, that we're servicing, and we want to give them every bit of resource that we have.
Okay. All right, so again, you're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm speaking with Mr. Cornelius Moore Jr., and we're discussing the upcoming Gears Foundation Black Tie Scholarship Gala. I'm going to say Gala 2018. This is the second year that it's being done. If you missed last year, I've heard you missed a treat. Who's going to be your cellist? Are you going to have a cellist this year?
Oh, we're Possibly. But there'll
be some live music?
Yes. Yeah, we like to switch it up a little bit. And so we're even working on the third, and I know for sure the third is going to really just blow you out. But for the second annual, this one coming up, we're going to have some very talented musicians, full live. I mean, it's going to be absolutely amazing.
All right. We have another comment from Alyssa Hamilton. This is an awesome scholarship event to support, and get your tickets today. And she put the link to Eventbrite, which
Yes.
is EVENTBRITE. So click on the link and get your tickets now.
Yes. If you would like to have something to eat on next weekend, my caterer, they're like, oh man, give me the number. I was like, I think they will still have some people that want to come. So I'm stretching it out for you guys. So
what is the absolute last minute to purchase a ticket so they can at least get something to eat?
Well, we're gonna say Sunday.
Okay.
This coming Sunday. It just cutting it real thin, cutting it real short, and we want to make sure that give them time to prepare.
Okay.
And so please by this Sunday evening at 11:59 p.m. Please make note of that. And if you're still on, hey, you need till like Wednesday or something like that, at least send a message or reach out to a brother or reach out to a member of Gears Foundation, and let them know your intention. And if we may be able to work something out with you. So at least make it known that you would love to attend this event, and then we'll see if we can get you there.
Okay, so minus whether or not someone may get a plate, can people still come and pay at the door?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You can still, even if, and then it'll be like a prorated situation.
Okay.
So if you still would like to come, because we're going to have, even after the program, we're still going to have a full night of entertainment and just networking and things of that sort. Bring your business cards, bring all of those type things, because it's a full night of networking and seeing how we can not only take our foundation to another level, but at the same time partnering with other organizations and foundations around the city and around the county, around the state. And so it's all about making sure that because we're basically all wanting to service the youth of today. And so we may be doing it a little different, but if we come together and we can partner together, then we can do more.
Now, how involved will the Kappa League be in this event?
The Kappa League, they won't be physically there.
Okay.
We'll have a presentation, but we won't because they're underage.
Oh, okay.
And so, but we will have, even in that regard, we'll have a youth event that's catered to them. Okay. And so, but this one is specifically with the Gears Foundation is for the adult crowd, right. And but it's all for them though. Bless you.
Excuse me. All right, so I want to see everyone in their best dress, blinged
absolutely
out. Ladies, get your hair done, toes done, whatever. It's warm enough to wear those open toe shoes.
Absolutely.
So, do you already have your tux? Or?
Oh, well, I'm trying to piece mine together. We're working on that.
Working on it. Okay. All right, so please go out and support the Gears Foundation. They're doing wonderful things again, like I said, in the community. If you want to learn more about them, they do have a Facebook page. It is called the Gears. Gears is in all capital letters, Foundation, Inc. Go to their Facebook page, like, share, look around and see what they're all about.
Absolutely.
And get behind them. We need more organizations like this in our community.
Absolutely.
And in order for you to be successful and sustain what you do, it takes the community to support you.
Absolutely.
Can people make donations, period? Like if
yes. They can make donations through any means, through you can see on Facebook. Okay. the tag. We have the Cash App Gears 2017. We actually have the PayPal, the Gears Foundation at gmail.com. And also you can go, like I said, to Eventbrite, and you'll be able to still give a donation there, which goes into our yearly goal of $50,000. Because that's what it will take in order to put everything into motion. As far as what the young men will need, as far as their upkeep, as far as facility, as far as transportation, like I said earlier, the conferences and the retreats and things that are already in place, and some of the ones that we would like to formulate. So we can't do it off of chicken dinner and $10. We can't do it.
Yes,
If it was a way to do it, then we would. But we would really want the community to really get behind, just as well as they do March of Dimes, the same way they do Susan G. Coleman, those United Way. We are in the business to service the community the same exact way, and they can raise almost $1 million in no time. And so our goal is $50,000. So I know that's 50. That's 50 businesses or individuals giving $1,000 over the course of a year, or that's 100 giving $500. It's just numbers. My wife taught me this. Wow. It's only numbers.
And she's a banker.
And she's a banker. And, and it's only numbers. And so that's 75 given. So if you just break it down and do what you can do, and then it goes a long way.
That's right. Okay, Mr. Shamal Carter got jokes, and we're gonna call you out. We want to say good morning to Chelsea Chapman and Miss Marsha Phillips. Shamal is like, yes, sir. Man, stop. You're gonna be cleaner than the Board of Health. Okay, Shamal, we're looking for you to make your first pledge to the Gears Foundation.
Now, Shamal, he can dress himself, so he's gonna give me a run for my money.
Yes. He can get pretty snazzy when he wants to.
Right.
Oh my goodness. So we're going to get ready to come up on our first break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about, maybe some door prizes, some other things that people can expect.
Absolutely.
And then just talk about what the Gears Foundation has been up to leading up to this point. What are some other things that the young men have been involved in? So, you're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We're getting ready to take a break. Please do not go anywhere. And by the way, there is an announcement in this announcement break. So please pay attention to the Gears sponsorship announcement in this break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
Are you struggling to make holidays happy in your home? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. The holidays, like life, are all about relationships, and relationship mistakes can kill the holiday mood. So don't let the good things take your focus off the best things. It's easy to let the fun, creative, and well-intended trappings of the season cause you to lose your focus on your relationships. Decorations, special meals, and holiday activities can deter you from enjoying and offering the best gift of all, time together. Also, during the holidays, it's easy to complain about the stressors and challenges of the season. So instead of being a problem seer, be a problem solver. For more holiday mistakes to avoid, visit my blog at markmerrill.com. Remember, your family first.
Family Minute is brought to you by the Gears Foundation, a nonprofit organization providing students with assistance in their academic and career pursuits. Gears Foundation on Facebook, Gears_Inc. on Instagram, and the Gears Foundation at gmail.com.
KLEK thanks CJ Pepper and the staff of Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated for helping people through hard times in life such as depression, family issues, stress, abuse, and more. They offer counseling and therapy for all ages, individuals, families, and groups. They are located at 1217 Stone Street. Phone number 1-866-972-1268 or online at lscihelp.com.
The IHS BTW Reunion of Classes presents Grown Folks Party, Saturday, June 30th at Corey Ross's Cutting Up Barbershop, 2113 North Church Street, Highway 141 in Jonesboro. Doors open at 9 o'clock p.m. Music by DJ Joe Shepard. For more information, go to our website, www.klekfm.org.
Hello, I'm Officer Victoria Evans. I have always had a desire to help others in need and to be an example and role model to young women by encouraging them to never give up on their dreams. My dream was to become a police officer and to serve my community. In 2016, that dream became a reality, and it is the most rewarding experience of my life. Now I want to let you know about the same opportunity. The Jonesboro Police Department will conduct testing every month for patrol officers. Applications are available online at jonesboropolice.com or at the Police Department, 1001 South Caraway Road. The Jonesboro Police Department offers a competitive salary, health, and retirement benefits, top-of-the-line training, and most importantly, the chance to make a difference in the Jonesboro community. Join me in making Jonesboro a better place. The Jonesboro Police Department is an equal opportunity employer, and women and minorities are especially encouraged to apply. More information is available at 870-935-5657.
The Epic Center, located at 1899 Hasbrook Road, County Road 333, is Jonesboro's newest venue for entertainment for the entire family. They offer an auditorium with theater-style seating for up to 1,100 guests, a large stage, professional lighting and sound, dressing rooms, concessions, and more. Available for weddings, concerts, pageants, birthday parties, showers, and more. Booking and other information is available at Epic Center Jonesboro on Facebook, epiccenterjonesboro.com, and at 870-530-5841.
Did you know that KLEK 102.5 FM is a nonprofit organization? Did you know that you can donate to KLEK 102.5 FM and your donation is tax deductible? Donations to nonprofit organizations such as KLEK can reduce the amount of taxes you may owe the IRS or increase the amount of any potential tax refund. Support your KLEK today. You can donate by calling 870-277-1080, visiting our studio at 1411 Franklin Street in Jonesboro, or on our website, www.klekfm.org. We at KLEK 102.5 FM are blessed and grateful for your support.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm speaking with Mr. Cornelius Moore Jr., and we're talking about the Gears Foundation and the upcoming Black Tie Scholarship Gala 2018. So
next Saturday.
All right, next Saturday, and we're going to talk about the location. Now, let me tell you, Mr. Moore said you have to Sunday to get your tickets paid for if you would like to eat. I mean, you can still go if you want to.
You're right. We definitely,
we want you to show up, but if you want to eat too, you need to get that ticket paid for as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
All right, so what are some other things that people can expect? We talked about some entertainment. Again, you can't tell us everything because we want people to come out, but what are some other things that people can expect coming out to the gala?
Okay, well, basically, you will have the really interesting part is the program where we highlight the things that we are doing for those that are not that have not heard about Gears Foundation, or they are still looking for more information. So we want to definitely open that up, a portion of that evening to educate the community on what the Gears Foundation really stands for, what we are, what we're not. And then there'll be some video presentations as well, just kind of highlighting Dr. Gaines as well, because we definitely want to celebrate that. And then we won't make the program real long and boring. We definitely want to do that. It's like we want to make it very interesting and entertaining and keep it live. And then also we'll be eating as well, fine dining. And then we'll get into some door prizes. We'll get into some giveaways. We'll have some raffles. We have some amazing gifts that are full of value that I know that the patrons will love, and we'll be giving raffling those away. And then we'll get right into the groove section of the night. So I know a lot of people like that. So you brought a few gifts with you. Can you hold those up
people can get a little glimpse of what they may be getting.
All right, so we have just a couple here today. I couldn't bring everything. Yes, this is a full polo red package. Can everybody see that? Hopefully.
Bring a little closer to the camera.
Bring a little closer.
Shamal, you can't have this one.
All right. Now. It has the full bag. And I know most guys like the bag, when they buy their cologne. And so you have the whole kit there. You have the Ralph Lauren red aftershave, and you also have some other samples of other colognes in there as well. So this is about a $150 value here, and just for the men right here.
Oh, wow.
And so yeah. And I was very tempted not to take this one for myself. All right, you have Invictus in there. You have Spice Bomb in there. So those, are really, really good fragrances. And then for the ladies, we have right here Ralph Lauren Midnight Romance. We have Coco Chanel. Okay. We have Gucci. We have Yves Saint Laurent.
Okay.
I said that right.
How much are the raffle tickets for that one?
We'll let you know.
Because
all of that is right, and these are the smaller ones. Yes, these are the smaller ones, and so yes.
I'm sorry, I'm squealing, y'all. I love me some perfume. And
then we have right, and then we have another gift basket that is probably valued at over $500. And so, and that also comes from dealers. It's just full of stuff. And so oh man. And those are just, a couple of the things that we're going to be giving out. And so, it's going to be full of value. You're going to be, some of you are going to be walking away with some very nice gifts. And so, we're looking forward to that. That's the exciting part as well.
Okay. All right, so I need to get some tickets for those baskets.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness!
It's gonna be worth it.
If you don't go out for anything else, go out for the baskets. Go
absolutely.
Get to buy some tickets. Do people have to be present to win?
Yes.
Okay, so
you have to be present to win.
Have to be present to win. So I mean. Look, Gansey says, Q, I need you to calm down.
Right.
Look, you don't understand.
All right. The more they're just sitting in my house, I'm like, oh my God, I want to break it open and spray. But I'm telling you, it's not the small bottles either, guys. It's the big stuff.
It's the regular size.
It's the regular.
Yes. Okay. I might just. Can I take a picture just with it before you
Yes,
leave?
you can. Hey, and you know what? You might just win.
Okay, look, this is going to be worth getting out the house for a night, so. All right, so moving along. But again, this is going to be a wonderful event. This is a wonderful event to support Saturday, June 30th at 7 p.m. We haven't even talked about where it's going to be held.
Oh, right. We can definitely get into that. We're just having fun and, and the whole night. We always have fun, don't we? And so it's going to be held. We originally heard, if you originally heard that it was going to be at the Elks Lodge, due to increased participation and interest, we had to move it. And so it's no longer at the Elks Lodge, but it's at the Alumni Cooper Center on ASU's campus over by the pavilion. And so right across the street from the First National Bank Arena. And so that is the Cooper Alumni Center. And it's going to be beautiful over there because we have access to the terrace and we have access to the ballroom and the full nine. And so we'll be taking pictures and we'll be taking. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And at the same time, hearing the live band going, and then the atmosphere is going to be really, really intense. And so I can't wait for it. It's going to be amazing.
And I want to remind you all, or let you know, for those who don't, Kelly K will be providing the music for them.
Yes, DJ Leganzi will be on the ones and twos after the live band has concluded. So you get your cha-cha slide or whatever. I don't know the name of those dances, and so, but I'm telling you, once the DJ last year, started, oh man, everybody hit the floor, and so, and young and old too, even Theron Hightower, he was out there grooving, I was like, man, I know you could dance like that. So, but everybody was just having a good time, and so just enjoying themselves. I did want to just, briefly talk about the scholarship.
Okay.
And this is for it's called the Achievers of the Dream Scholarship.
Okay.
And this is the highest scholarship award for the student, with a GPA of 3.0 or higher.
Okay.
And this is the part, this equally with the GPA, but the service hours. We have a 500-hour community service.
Okay.
And that's really not bad. If you start early, you start now. And because we have a lot of community service events. I mean, you can even submit community service events that you do on your own.
Okay.
So you can get the hours.
Not hard.
It's not hard at all. If a student was tutoring another student in math, then you can. If they did that for 2 hours a week or 2 hours, 10 hours a week. I mean, it adds up.
It does.
So I mean, there's ways that they can. So 500 hours of community service is really not bad. And then also 2 letters of recommendation, one from the school and one from a community official. And we will have to see the acceptance letter from the college or the university.
Okay.
And then the other scholarship is the Gear Up Resource Scholarship. And this scholarship helps students with books, materials, and other supplies related to career preparedness. Also, we will have a GPA requirement exiting high school of 2.75 or higher, or 250 hours of community service, and an acceptance letter from that particular area of employment, or if it's military, we will have to see the materials from that acceptance as entrance as well. And so those are our 2 scholarships at the moment: the Achievers of the Dream Scholarship and the Gear Up Resource Scholarship. And so and the criteria for the scholarship is that if your youth male goes through our leadership development program, they are eligible to receive these scholarships. And so we don't just want to give you the money and say, hey, good luck. We want to actually take you through a program of training and upbuilding, giving you that sense of achievement. Because that's what we stand for. We stand for achievement, and we're teaching them how to achieve. And so we want them to earn it. And so all of these type of initiatives, we want them to be involved. Even on this week on Tuesday, we went to the food bank of Jonesboro.
I saw that.
Yes, and they were getting those service hours in there. And also we have a highway marker. We finally got our sign.
Where is it located?
It's going towards is it on highway? Oh, about what is it? 63 bypass.
Okay.
No, it's right after the Nestle sign.
Okay.
I had to think of a mile marker.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right down the street.
Okay.
Yeah. And so they're excited about that. Just do a ride down the interstate and say, hey, it says Jonesboro Kappa League. And that's the sense of ownership. And so they're excited about getting out there and keeping Arkansas beautiful.
That's wonderful. Legenzi listed a few names of some line dance songs. Wobble, Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
Then he mentioned some R&B songs, Before I Let You Go. That's for the couples.
Right.
He said all the R&B, old school, and classic hip hop. Classics,
The classics, yeah.
And Miss Jackie Gorm said this is
hey,
awesome.
Jackie.
And I want to say good morning to Miss Billy Hill. Thank you all for checking in.
Yes.
Please share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend. Please support the Gears Foundation.
Absolutely.
Go to their Facebook page. Look for the link to buy your tickets. Get your tickets now, at least by Sunday. Especially if you would like to eat. If not, just show up, dress up, and have fun. Absolutely.
and let me add this. I know there may be some patrons that would like to come and patronize, but if you can't get your ticket electronically, that's why I said if you can reach out to us on social media or either contact us at 979-399-5045. That's 979-399-5045. And then we can, prepare for you to pay, with an alternative method. And so we don't want, technology or social media to keep you from buying your ticket. But we definitely want to be prepared for, you when you get there. So please communicate that if you would like to come. We want you to be there, because we want the people there, to really see what we are doing. It's going to be amazing. You will not be disappointed.
That's right. I am so proud of all the work that you all do. I see you all around town, just doing wonderful things, helping out the community. And the children, I don't want to call them kids, children, the young men, they may not fully realize now the lessons that you're teaching them, the seeds that you're planting within them, but as they mature, they can look back and say, okay, Mr. Moore, Mr. T, or Mr. whoever really took time out with me to teach me, to instill these things in me. And those seeds are going to grow and really mature within them as they move on through life. And I pray that they value what you are trying to teach them, even those that may not be directly a part of your Kappa League, but still take part in your other leadership classes and opportunities. I really hope that they're grasping, what they're learning.
Absolutely. And I can tell you that they are some outstanding young men, upstanding. They're not in trouble with the law. They're respectful to their parents. We've heard reports of their parents, saying that they've really began to make some changes. And I know it's a community, so it's not just us, but even some of the things that we've been able to instill in them, and just their relationship with them, it has gone a long way. And so, and even one of the things that I did not mention with the scholarships is that it's not just that one-time situation. If there is a situation that the student, something arises in college or in their job, field, where they still need assistance, because they went through our program, we don't just drop them off once and say, hey, we've done our due diligence, we've given you a check. We've taken that picture with you, but sometimes, and everybody can attest, somewhere throughout their, course, they've needed additional assistance. And so if they reach out and say, hey, I'm doing the best I can, and we see that, and they still need that assistance, then we'll be there to help push, because we don't want any excuse of why you cannot finish. And it could be something as simple. I couldn't get my book, or I couldn't get my uniform for my job, or I couldn't get my steel-toe boots. It could be anything. I couldn't get transportation to, wherever I need to go for training. We want to be in a position to assist these young men. And so that's why it's very important that they go through our program, and then also formulate that relationship, and so we know where they are trying to go in life, because we have men and brothers all over the country where we can connect these young men and get them the resources and whatever that they need. So it's very important that we connect those dots.
That is so awesome. And I know these young men, I know a few of them personally, and I know they truly appreciate it. It's only so much that mom or another female in their life can teach them, but having another male figure in their life to show them the way, to teach them a few things from a male perspective is so valuable. I can say that I have a son, and it's only so much I can do as his mother, and it's only so much he's going to allow me to do.
Exactly.
So I really commend you, guys of Kappa Alpha Psi, even though you're not necessarily wearing that hat today. But, thank you guys for giving back and seeing the need, and taking the banner and going forward with
Absolutely.
it.
And if they're and we actually have volunteers. That's one of the things I love about the foundation, is that outside of the Kappa realm, is that we can have volunteers with the foundation that no matter what area you're in, no matter what organization you're a part of, you can partner with us. And because you may offer a service that we may not offer at the particular time. And because it's all about the kid, right?
Yes.
It's all about the student. And so we're not so gung-ho about, one, that we can't utilize another service. It's about community. It's about the village.
Yes.
And so that's the beauty of the foundation. And that's why I'm not wearing that hat today, is because I'm reaching out to everybody. I'm not just reaching out to the D9 or the Greek organizations. I'm reaching out to everybody. No matter what organization that you are part of, no matter what industry you're in, you have something that you can offer our young men, to give them something to think about that's beyond Jonesboro. Yes. I'm teaching my son to think beyond, travel, son. Yes. Go and see the world. Go. There's more to offer. And then not only I'm going to encourage you to do that, I'm going to help you get there. I'm going to help you to see beyond what you can see right in front of you. So that's our hope. And I know we have, all the brothers and all the men that we have partnered with the Gears Foundation. They all are bought into, pushing them to limits, beyond the limits, the limitations. And so some of the things that we weren't able to do, then we want to help them, pursue those dreams.
Okay. That is awesome. And I'm sure that some of the guys you work with, they have given these young men stories that the young men are probably like, wow, you did, they often see you in your suit and tie and blazer and all this, and they don't think you have a story.
Right.
And I'm happy to see that you surround yourself with men from all walks of life,
right,
that can really share some. Look here, son. This is what I really did.
Right, and even some of the and even I'll even add this. Like 2 weeks ago, we had a young man that needed. He's very, very athletic and wanted to really make a good impression at a football camp.
Okay.
And he needed some football cleats.
Okay.
And he hit us up. He was like, hey, I have this camp that I'm really want to make a good impression, but I don't have any cleats. And we had 2 undergraduate young men to take that young Capaliga to the mall and bought him those football cleats. And so it's things like that. We're getting the undergraduate men involved as well, because it's about making that connection. We're gone from college, we've been gone, but now those that are in college that can help them, we want to make that connection as well.
All right. Again, you're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We're speaking with Mr. Cornelius Moore, talking about the Gears Foundation, and there is another Gears sponsorship announcement coming up, so pay attention and take notes to that as well. We'll be right back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We're back with Money Matters. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. Financial disaster can strike your household at any time. 2 incomes can be cut to 1 due to a layoff. An illness or injury can create unexpected medical expenses. Smart Money says to prepare for the unexpected. Here's how to develop a financial emergency plan. Decide now on spending cuts in your budget. Figure out what you'd cut back on or do without if household income was cut in half. Create a plan for more income. Also, think about skills and products you can make money on via self-employment, including by selling things online. Could specific training, licenses, and certifications qualify you for even more opportunities? Get them now while you have the time and money before disaster strikes. Get buy-in from everyone in your household, including your children, on the changes that will be made in case of a financial crisis. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. for Money Matters, a product of American Urban Radio Networks.
Money Matters is made possible by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a nonprofit organization dedicated to uncompromising commitment to communities, service, leadership, empowerment. www.jonesboroalumnidst.org.
Money Matters is brought to you by the Gears Foundation, a nonprofit organization providing students with assistance in their academic and career pursuits. Gears Foundation on Facebook, Gears_Inc. on Instagram, and the Gears Foundation communityconversation@gmail.com.
Money Matters is brought to you by Bancorp South, offering checking, savings, loans, credit cards, and wealth management. 5 locations in Jonesboro to serve you. www.bancorpsouth.com or 870-972-9800.
Meineke of Jonesboro is now Starks Auto Service, a full-service auto repair and vehicle maintenance center, offering engine and transmission repair, brake service, tires, oil changes, and more, performed by ASE certified mechanics. Starks Auto Service, 2813 South Caraway Road in Jonesboro, 870-204-7112. Starks Auto Service, Jonesboro.com.
Post Consumer Brands is now hiring full-time operators at their Jonesboro facility. Selected individuals will receive health, dental, and vision plans, 3 weeks of paid vacation, frontline incentive while working on an average 16 days a month. Qualifications for the operator position are mechanically inclined, good work and attendance history, and a team player.
More information, jobs.postconsumerbrands.com.
Teresa Beck, owner of Full Sun Gifts, 606 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, is a proud supporter of KLEK. Full Sun Gifts offers a variety of gift ideas such as candles, fragrances, bath and body products, makeup, cosmetics, skincare, and more for birthdays, weddings, holidays, and all occasions. Details at Full Sun Gifts on Facebook and Instagram and 870-974-8480.
The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was established on January 1st, 1977, originally serving Blytheville, Arkansas, and now serving Jonesboro, Blytheville, Osceola, Marion, and West Memphis, Arkansas. Today, the chapter continues to make an impact by focusing on Alpha's national community outreach initiatives such as My Brother's Keeper, A Voteless People is a Hopeless People, Go to High School, Go to College, Project Alpha, Boy Scouts, and the March of Dimes. The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is committed to Alpha's mission of developing leaders, promoting brotherhood and academic excellence, while providing service and advocacy to the community. More information about the Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is available at MOL Alphas on Facebook or via email at molalphas@gmail.com.
Hey ladies, it's Nettie Jones, the girlfriend's therapist. I'm here with my girls, Elise Lyles and Brianna Hill.
The Fab Squad.
Tune in this week for our featured bad woman of color. She's bold,
audacious, and determined.
She's a bad,
shut your mouth,
woman of color. So tune in this week from
10 to 11
right here on KLEK 102.5 FM.
You don't want to miss it. Tell a friend.
The McDaniel Law Firm, 400 South Main Street in Jonesboro, is a firm believer in justice and equality for the minority community. The McDaniel Law Firm has fought for our rights for over 44 years. The McDaniel Law Firm offers legal help for wrongful death as well as trucking and automobile accidents. Bobby and Brett McDaniel are available for a free consultation at 870-336-4747 or at www.mcdaniellawyers.com. Check out Melvin Williams of the Williams Brothers every Sunday morning from 5 to 7 a.m. here on KLEK for the Melvin Williams Down Home Gospel Radio Show, playing the very best in quartet and inspirational gospel music that you'll love, as well as feature interviews with all of your favorite gospel artists. It's Melvin Williams Down Home Gospel Radio Show, Sundays from 5 to 7 a.m. on KLEK 102.5 FM.
Did you know that KLEK 102.5 FM is a non-profit organization? Did you know that you can donate to KLEK 102.5 FM and your donation is tax deductible? Donations to non-profit organizations such as KLEK can reduce the amount of taxes you may owe the IRS or increase the amount of any potential tax refund. Support your KLEK today. You can donate by calling 870-277-1080, visiting our studio at 1411 Franklin Street in Jonesboro, or on our website, www.klekfm.org. We at KLEK 102.5 FM are blessed and grateful for your support.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We're speaking with Mr. Cornelius Moore, Jr. about the Gears Foundation and upcoming scholarship, Black Tie Scholarship Gala. And so I'm going to let him have the rest of the time so that he can give you some more information that we may not have covered.
All right. I can say thank you.
Oh, wait. Okay. No.
All right, great. I just want to say thank you again to Kwabila and Kaylee K for having us on today. And I want to leave you with this thought. I want to thank those businesses and those individuals that have partnered with us, even on last year and coming up into this year. Crenshaw Signs, Algernon Crenshaw Signs, Selby Insurance, and Financial, Toby Selby, Miss South Health Systems, Shamal Carter, and thank you guys for those contributions that you got. The Deltas have actually supported us as well, and I may be leaving somebody out. BPN, the Black Professionals Network, they've also sent sponsorship in to help us in this time, and even those that are giving individually, we'd like to say thank you for giving those contributions. They are definitely needed. It's been helping us to get those things in order for the young men in the foundation, and I just admonish you to really consider coming out on next Saturday, and you'll have a good time, but you'll feel better even knowing that you're giving to a great cause, and what little you can do or what much you can do will be greatly appreciated, and it's just the beginning of something great that we'll be able to do. And we're starting even to plan for, like I say, next year for the gala, and so it's just going to get better and better. If you would like to know more about what things that we need, you may have some connections, you may have some partnerships that can benefit us and getting the resources that we need to service our young men. Please reach out to us at the Gears Foundation at gmail.com. You can email us, and we'll definitely get back with you promptly. And so just come out and enjoy yourself. And I look forward to meeting you personally and just speaking with you. And if you need more information, we actually have a website as well. It's the gearsfoundation.wixsite.com/gear up. And so check us out on our website, and also on Facebook, social media sites as well. And we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
All right, so Mr. Tier, if you're still out there listening, I know you're working hard for the community. Give us a shout out. We want to hear from you. You always check in but never say anything.
Didn't we have 2 winners of the drawing from the Juneteenth celebration?
Yes. I don't personally know their names.
I know Bernard Cobb won one.
Brother Cobb's got one, and I apologize, I don't know who the other person is, but I want to say thank you to those who did come out to the Juneteenth and who did register to win the tickets for the Gears Foundation. Thanks for showing your support all the way around. We can do so much more together as a community than separate. So we're here, and we want to, from KLEK, want to say thank you to Jonesboro Kappa Psi for being a sponsor and a constant supporter of KLEK. So thank you all.
No, thank you
so very much for that. I guess Tier is shy. He's not going to say anything. But thank you, everybody. Thank you, Cornelius. You have a minute left, so please tell us when, where again.
All right, so it will be at the Cooper Alumni Center, right across the street from the First National Bank Arena on Arkansas State University's campus. You can't miss it. So as soon as you turn in on that road, you will see the ASU Cooper Alumni Center. Okay. And as soon as you come in the door, you will be directed to the ballroom. It'll be a grand entrance, and so you can't miss it. If you have any questions about directions, like I said again, please reach out to us through email or through phone. That's 979-399-5045. And
I put the information in the Facebook live feed, and Mr. Tier said, "Everyone, come on out." Thank you, Tier.
There he is. So you called him out, and he'll show up. Absolutely. And we'll still need more sponsors, guys. So go ahead and sponsor a table. Sponsor someone that may not be able to come.
And The prices are listed on
the
Facebook
flyer
page. Let me see. You might can tell
And
me
we have a June special going on.
Thank you for
2
listening
for
to Community
$75.
Conversations
So
on KLEK
hey, that's a value there.
102.5 FM, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters